All right, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's a question we often hear only in childhood, never as we get older, and definitely not in middle age. But my next guest proves it's not too late to tap into a new part of yourself. That's the name of the new book by journalist turned competitive obstacle course racer Gwendolyn Bounds, and it just came out this week. And Gwendolyn, Wendy, joins me now. Good morning.
Hey, Cindy.
I love that cover.
Thank you so much.
That is
Thank you.
Wow.
You never know how it's going to look, but
it looks amazing.
Thanks.
So what is Not Too Late about?
So as you well know, we're living in a world where they're promoting hacks and shortcuts for our good, for health and happiness. It's not working. Both health and happiness are declining in this country. In my book, Not Too Late, I offer a different prescription, which is to pursue the long, hard road of mastering something challenging that you love. It's both a story, as you said, about my own journey to become a competitive obstacle course racer, but it's also a guide for others, right? Tactics and tools so they can get started with something they love.
And why did you decide to write the book?
You know, it's funny, obstacle course racing, it's a difficult sport, right? It combines endurance running with obstacles like scaling walls or climbing ropes, crawling under barbed wire. People would meet me and they would say, how did you find time in an already busy life to learn to do this in middle age, right? What were the tools you used? What was your motivation? And every time we would finish, they would say, you should write a book about that, right? But I think we all fall into this cycle of sameness, as I think it's same work routines, same restaurants, same friends and conversations. And this book is really actually a motivation tool to help people try and break that cycle of sameness.
Now, why did you choose obstacle course racing when you had that? The light bulb went off at 45 years old, right?
45. I was at a dinner party and I heard an older man, well into his gen at that point, ask a young girl, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it occurred to me in that moment, it struck me very hard that nobody was ever going to ask me that again in middle age. And more importantly, Cindy, I wasn't asking myself that. The next morning I woke up a little bleary-eyed with a cup of coffee and I went on Google, and I still don't know why I typed this, but I typed in, what are the hardest things you can do? And up popped Spartan racing, which is a form of obstacle course racing. I clicked on it, I went down the rabbit hole of reading about it, and the rest you can read about in the book.
What are the health benefits that come with tackling something new?
Yeah, I love this. So here's a number I really like, and I think everybody else out there listening will too, 7.5. There's a researcher at Yale named Becca Levy who has done a lot of research into aging, and she's found that people who have positive perceptions about aging live 7.5 years longer than those who don't. Now, core to this is having a will to live, and that is inclusive of pastimes that excite and motivate us. So what is something that you can wake up every day and it makes you so excited you want to turn off Netflix or stop scrolling on social media or even get up 45 minutes earlier in the morning to pursue? That will to live has huge health benefits.
7.5.
I'll take 7.5.
That's amazing. So what tips do you have for people who want to start their own journey with something new?
The first thing is just don't do what I did in the beginning, which is put up a lot of barriers. Don't think that you need all the perfect equipment, all the answers, the best coaches. Just dig in, right? Fumble around for a little bit. Eventually that fumbling will give way to process. I also think we just need to be okay looking foolish for a little while. I mean, I looked so silly in gyms with people half my age crawling around, but eventually looking foolish just gives you permission to get better, right? So that's another thing. Learning and unlearning, right? I had to relearn how I thought I knew how to run. I had to relearn how to run, where to place my feet. So be comfortable getting uncomfortable. And also find your edges and equalizers. What are the attributes you have? Are you a patient person? Do you have humor, right? Are you someone who has determination? That can help you a lot in your journey. And the final thing that I would say to people is take little steps, even if you don't know what that big thing is you want to do. Can you wake up and eat a better breakfast in the morning? Can you take a walk during your break at work? Can you actually go to sleep, 30 minutes earlier? Little decisions can add up to bigger things and bigger benefits.
That is so great. I am so happy for you that you wrote this book.
Thank you, Cindy. It's so good to be here.
I'm ready to change. It's not too late. It's not too late.
Come on, race with me.
Okay, congratulations on this book. And coming up, again, Not Too Late, The Power of Pushing Limits at Any Age is available now wherever books are sold. We'll be right back.